So who then's getting the better on the Democratic side in what appears to be a very close race? Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders battling for a critical Latino vote in Nevada. Check out the latest numbers. CNN poll. Here we go. South Carolina now takes place a week from Saturday. On the Democratic side, Clinton holds a sizable lead over Bernie Sanders. Meanwhile, President Bill Clinton has some people scratching their heads a little bit over this comment he made while stumping for his wife in Tennessee.
The thing I want to make a funny comment about is Steve Cohen's remark that I was just a stand-in for the first black president. I'm happy to do that, but you know what else we learned from the human genome? We learned that unless your ancestors, every one of you, are 100% from sub-Saharan Africa, we are all mixed-race people.
Ed Henry live in Vegas again today. Ed, good morning. What was the context for that comment? What was that all about?
Well, there are some critics immediately saying, look, that was cringeworthy. Why would he suggest maybe that Barack Obama did not make as much history as the nation's first African-American president, that were all mixed race? What he said in the next sentence was basically that the human genome shows us that 99.5% of us all the same. There's only a tiny difference, and we should focus on what unites us, not what divides us. So that's sort of a standard Bill Clinton thing. It was sort of a clumsy way, maybe, of saying it at the beginning. And by the way, he went on to say that Barack Obama has created 14 million jobs. So the Clinton campaign is trying to say, look, he wasn't trying to go after President Obama, but that's a very sensitive subject, not just because of the race angle there, but also because the Clinton camp keeps hitting Bernie Sanders, saying that he wanted to have a primary challenge. Somebody challenged Barack Obama in 2011 and has been tearing down President Obama. That's very hurtful to Sanders potentially in a Democratic primary. So when it looks like Bill Clinton is running down President Obama, that obviously can backfire. But look at this latest poll here on the ground in Nevada, CNN ORC poll. It shows Hillary Clinton only up by 1 point. 48% to 47%. She was up 25 points a month ago. So it shows you the gap is closing. The momentum is still on the Sanders side. And Bill Clinton, you mentioned him, he was supposed to be a much bigger asset out here in states like Nevada, and maybe some of that has backfired, Bill.
Yeah, it appears that the Clinton team has upset the Senate Minority Leader Harry Reid from Nevada. What's that all about, Ed?
Yes. Well, because the whole reason why this is the first in the West caucus on Saturday night is because Harry Reid made sure that they would get to vote early because he believes the Hispanic vote is critical. Well, Brian Fallon, one of Hillary Clinton's spokespersons, said a few days ago, well, the Hispanic vote doesn't quite matter as much here, that this is a very white state, and that it's actually very similar to Iowa. That did not sit well with Harry Reid. I got a question into him last night. Watch what he said.
Are you disappointed that the Clinton campaign in recent days is saying this is not a diverse state and that it resembles Iowa?
Of course, the Clinton campaign didn't say this. One person said Brian Fallon.
He's a spokesman.
He changed real quickly after I called him, okay?
You called him directly?
Well, I had somebody call him.
So Harry Reid says he had someone call Brian Fallon, and he changed that tone very quickly. Clearly, Harry Reid was not happy, and by the way, he went on to tell me and other reporters there he's not going to endorse either Clinton or Sanders before the caucus. You can bet the Clinton camp, wanting the establishment vote, wanted a Harry Reid endorsement. He's not endorsing anybody, Bill.
3 days away. Thank you, Ed Henry, live in Vegas today.